The client has canceled this booking. Well, that sucks. Client has canceled the booking listed below. Well, that sucks too. The large conference has been canceled due to coronavirus. Well, that also sucks. On account of coronavirus, Home Depot just canceled the manager meeting in Vegas. Because of COVID, we're in a place where things are changing minute by minute. While this was a go the other day, we're now pushing pause. Well, that sucks real bad too. Okay, so everything is canceled due to coronavirus. At this point, coronavirus has canceled more stuff than Twitter, and we all know how much Twitter loves to cancel people. The stock market's down, business is down, industries are losing money. I just saw the film industry was going to be out like $5 billion. Major events are canceled. South by Southwest, the Arnold Classic. There's a bunch of events that are canceled. Here in Vegas, everything's over, and my clients are just not coming here anymore. You might be in a similar situation as me, and I'm going to be totally honest about my situation. I'm going to tell you what my worst day yet has been as a result of all these cancellations. My worst day yet, just yesterday, in one day, I had clients cancel $7,200 worth of events. There was actually 2 major events totaling $7,200 down the drain. That sucks. But I'm also not that worried, and I'm going to get into why. And before we get started on this, let me just put this out there. Coronavirus, somewhat serious situation. I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm viewing this kind of like the flu season, though. I don't think it's the catastrophe and the international disaster that the media is painting it out to be. I think we all need to be careful, though. You know, wash your hands. Don't go out if you're sick. Cover your cough, just be a normal, decent person. We're all gonna make it through this, and that includes financially, which is what we're gonna talk about in this video, which is what we always talk about in these videos. By the way, if you're new here, welcome back. This is the Moneybeard channel. I'm Rob Anderson, founder of Moneybeard. Normally we talk about how to make 6 figures or more doing what you love. Today we're just going to kind of talk about losing money and why I'm not too worried and what you can do when this sort of situation happens. Okay, so business is down. I'm losing money. A lot of self-employed people like myself are losing money. That might include you. And we're not even talking about the amount of clients that are probably going to be canceling in the coming weeks and hopefully not months, but possibly months into the future because of this situation right now. You have to realize money comes and goes though, and right now money is definitely going, but it will come back. You have to not let yourself get too scared and let fear take over. I really think that is what the media wants. They want you to feel afraid and do a bunch of crazy things. And frankly, when situations like this happen, you know, there's an illness and business going down, it can create a lot of fear, but you can't let yourself act on that or dwell on that fear, or else it really will lead to worse and worse consequences for you. I really believe that. So let me just tell you a few reasons why I'm really not that concerned. And first of all, business will come back. This is not a permanent situation, what is going on right now. There have been many other illnesses in the past which have impacted business. We've had SARS, swine flu, we've had dips in the stock market, a major recession a decade ago, and when each of those things happened, we all bounced back as a society, and business bounced back as well. So money will eventually come in again. I run a very stable business here, and hopefully you do too, and I'm confident money will start coming back in again once this blows over. All right, here's another thing though, and I've said this before, I'm just repeating myself, I live below my means. I make a certain amount of money and I do not live on that amount of money. My goal is to save as much as possible and also to live below what I'm making so that when something like this happens, it doesn't cause me to start sweating about how I'm gonna make my car payment. I live in a very modest place. It's nice, but it's not a palatial mansion or anything. I know a lot of people that start making like a good income, a good 6-figure income. First thing they do, they go out and buy a luxury car, they move into a huge house, they buy expensive stuff, nice watches. This is my most expensive watch and it was $200. I make sure I live far below what I make so that in times like this, again, I know I'm going to be fine. And it also allows me to have more money when times are good to reinvest in my business and allow my business to grow and make more money, which is also a good thing. You know, too many people make 100K and they live like they're making 200K, or they make 200 and they live like they're getting 300. Never a good idea to do that. Moving on, another reason I'm not worried about this is because I have diversified income streams. Now, my corporate magic business, which is my main business, has definitely taken a hit recently, but my other businesses, especially my marriage proposal business, is still doing okay. Slight dip, overall really good though. And if you remember back from my video about how I plan on making $30,000 a month by the end of this year, I have multiple other income streams that I've started and I'm working on launching, and they're all fine. None of those are really making a lot of money right now, nothing too significant at least, and some of those are still in the works to be launched, but I'm fine as far as that goes. And I know I have income coming in from more than just my main business, which again, has taken a hit, but I'm fine with everything else I'm working on. If I could just give a piece of advice to everybody watching this, it would be to make sure that you have a rainy day fund. Like if your income stream, like if everything gets completely cut off, you have enough money in the bank so that you can pay your bills for, I'd say, at least 3 months. If you have nothing right now, I would start with obviously a smaller amount. A lot of people recommend saving at least $1,000. $1,000 will fix, most car repairs if something happens, or if something happens to your house that needs to be fixed. It will enable you to not worry about where money's going to come from for that. But beyond that, I really recommend trying to save up a few months. 3 months is a good amount to have in the bank so that, again, if all of your income is cut off, maybe you're not even self-employed, maybe you have a job, and maybe you lose your job, what's going to happen? You don't want to sweat. Think of the fear you might feel losing your job if you know you've got nothing in the bank or a few $100s in the bank. It's so important. Think also how you'd feel if you knew you had 3 full months of bills saved up, so that during that time, after losing your job or after losing your income stream, you have time to work on finding something new but not sweating for a few months while you are able to pay your bills out of that savings account. And speaking of feelings and income, my goal for this channel is to have you feel the freedom that comes along with not worrying about where money is going to come from, to feel the freedom that comes from just financial independence, which is what I've worked on over the years, which is what I teach here on this channel. In order for me to help you get there, I just need you to go down there, click that subscribe button, ring that bell so you know when these videos come out. Again, I make nothing doing this right now on this channel. I really hope these videos do provide you with some value. I'm taking everything that I've learned, my successes and my failures, I'm sharing it here on this channel each week. And again, I hope you're liking it. Speaking of like, hit that like button for me, just do it. Helps me out with YouTube's algorithm, with what they rank as a good video to get people to watch. I would like more people to watch my videos, so smash that like button please for me. It really does help me out. And check out a couple of the other videos. They're going to be on the screen right now somewhere. I think you'll like them if you enjoyed this one at all. Maybe you didn't like this one, you'll like those anyway. Go check them out. I'll see you in one of those. Thanks for watching.